the release of Super Mario Maker, the question of what other game series should be adapted in this manner looms overhead. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 games that should have the Mario Maker treatment.
Let's go!
As the title suggests, we're looking at these games and series, new and old, that would be best suited to user-generated content-based platforms. We'll be excluding games that already have an official map editor, so if you're looking for Portal, jump on Steam and go play it right now. Number 10, Prince of Persia Classic Series. When many gamers think of Prince of Persia, their first thought would probably revolve around the Sands of Time series. However, we're focusing on the first two titles, which were both remarkable puzzle platformers with a strong emphasis on character momentum, swordplay combat, and switch-based traps. Considering how popular puzzle-solving themed levels are in Mario Maker, there would certainly be a market out there for unique and creative levels. Besides, it's not like Ubisoft is doing anything with the series right now, so what's the worst that can happen? Number 9, LEGO series.
They know how to ruin every good evil plan.
Your plan is still fantastic.
Here, the appeal is the malleability of the formula. Ever since the release of the first LEGO branded video game, 1997's LEGO Island, the broader franchise's diversity has expanded in a magnificent fashion. From racing games to open-world titles, from original works to reliance on licensed properties such as Star Wars, these games have shown their versatility. Yet, LEGO games are always rooted in a distinct plastic-esque visual style and a mixture of puzzle and platforming mechanics that would allow players a workable jumping-off point. Think LEGO Dimensions meets LEGO Worlds. You can make your own mashup of your favorite LEGO properties.
It looks so pretty! It feels so powerful! They can't have it!
Number 8, Shovel Knight. Though fresh-faced and new to the market, this retro-themed game has plenty to offer in a hypothetical maker game. Shovel Knight, developed by Yacht Club Games, is a 2014 side-scroller that blends 8-bit graphics and a simple color scheme with deceptively deep shovel-based combat. Its mix of classic and modern design techniques would make user-created levels an intriguing prospect. We have already seen how creative Mario Maker players can get with using flying enemies as platforms, so now let's see what they can do with Shovel Knight's Pogo Shovel. Number 7, Sonic the Hedgehog series. We'd like to run at the speed of sound once more, if that's alright. From its inception, the Sonic games have been about distinguishing the franchise from its peers. Where other platformers are about precision and caution, Sonic the Hedgehog is about visceral speed. The fact that early games maintained a constant cartoon-esque art style while introducing elements such as the Chaos Emeralds adds to the appeal of a creator-centric Sonic game. You thought those auto levels in Mario Maker were dizzying? Imagine if those were Sonic stages. Number 6, Castlevania series. Whips, monsters, and imposing castles. Together, the markings of something truly excellent. Castlevania established very quickly what its angle was. Tightly built action platforming titles framed around gothic architecture and universal horror iconography. With early games being released for the Nintendo Entertainment System, this translates into easy-to-convert sprites and backdrops not far removed from those of Super Mario Maker. As an added bonus, a hypothetical Castlevania Maker game would have access to role-playing and the Metroidvania map design features popularized in the series by Castlevania Symphony of the Night, for more professional makers at heart. It'd certainly be interesting what players can do with those mechanics.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
Number 5, Metroid series. The Nintendo Entertainment System game Metroid put forth a different type of platformer from its contemporaries. as bounty hunter Samus Aran. Players explored dark and solitary environments, having the freedom to backtrack as they saw fit, and often being faced with hostile alien creatures. This combination of a grim atmosphere, unusual but iconic creature designs, and non-linear gameplay could allow for some of gaming's most unique player-created settings. Number 4. Contra series. Time for some run-and-gun action. Originally released to arcades by Konami in 1987, Contra delivered a side-scrolling experience based around multi-directional gunfire, collectible power-ups, and perspective-shifting levels. The resulting variety in visuals, level gimmicks, and items could provide creators with countless options, while still adhering to the measured gunplay of the early Contra games. Devilishly difficult levels are the king of Mario Maker these days, so why not give the same treatment to the king of devilishly hard shooters? Number 3. The Legend of Zelda series. If there is a key progenitor of action-adventure, this may well be it. The original Legend of Zelda relied on simple grid-based maps for its overworld and dungeons, yet succeeded through the instantly iconic and non-linear nature of its realm. Granting players access not only to that freeform design but the attached visuals would make for a worthy equal to Super Mario Maker. There is currently an unofficial Legend of Zelda out there in alpha, and though it does lack the fine quality touch that Nintendo does so well, it just goes to show that this idea isn't so out of this world. Number 2. Mario Kart series. To drive until the engine screams. This spin-off of the Mario franchise has long defined the car racing genre, from its embrace of mid-race weapons to its all-star roster of characters.
Okie dokie.
To that effect, a Mario Kart Maker title would be appropriate just to capitalize on the widespread nature of the genre alone. However, the recognizable iconography would be just as effective at drawing in new creators, both because of the draw of fan-favorite characters and the potential for intriguing inclusion of every iconic racing track in, well, pretty much any game out there. Plus, Little Big Planet Karting already showed us that you can still make 3D racetrack creation easy and fun. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. Mega Man series. The Mega Man games from the very beginning have been renowned for their colorful levels, varied bosses, and challenging yet rewarding action. Not unlike the Super Mario Bros. Games, the series' roots in NES-era graphics and platformer design theoretically means that the game could be translated into a Maker game with relative ease. The recognizable style and easily grasped stage design of Mega Man games would allow for creativity within the given constraints. In fact, there already was a Mega Man creation game in development known as Mega Man Universe that would have allowed for players to make their own Mega Man stages while letting them use other iconic Capcom characters like Ryu and Arthur. But for reasons undisclosed by Capcom, the game was cancelled. So now you know where to send your letters of disapproval. Do you agree with our list?
I'll trust you for now.
What games do you think should get the Mario Maker treatment? For more idealistic top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.